Welcome back to What Are You Reading? Today we have Alicia Klepeis here, a real live author. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Now, Alicia, you've written a ton of books, right?
I have. I've written more than 100 books.
More than 100 books?
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Huh. Do you know anyone who's read every single one of them?
Just me. I think that's
Oh,
it.
just you. Well, out of all those books, is there a couple that you would say are your favorite?
Yes. I loved writing Francisco's Kites, which is about a little boy, and he loves to fly kites. And that's a picture book. And I love to write about different countries. So those are some of my favorites to write.
So when you're writing about all these different countries, I imagine you do a lot of traveling then, right?
I do sometimes get to travel, but I never get to travel because the publisher sends me there. So if I get to write a book about a place, sometimes I just travel in my living room. So I might watch a video or read a book because I can't go everywhere because it's expensive.
Oh, wow. So you do a lot of research then.
I do a ton of research.
A lot of studying.
I do. And sometimes I get to meet people from different countries and they help me learn about new places. One time I had a man from Turkey and a woman whose wife came and taught from Turkey, and they gave me a lesson on how to make art from there, and they also taught me how to cook. So that was really cool when I wrote a book about Turkey.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Are there any other hobbies you have?
I do. You know what? I love to bake treats.
Oh.
Yep. I love to make muffins and cookies, and the other thing that I like to make is curried pumpkin soup.
Wait, do you have any books about cooking?
Every single book that I have about a country has a section about food, and some have recipes. So that's really cool, so you can learn how to make something from another place. Now, do you like to play outside when it's nice out?
Oh, I love playing outside and climbing trees, all kinds of things.
I bet. You're probably really good at it.
Oh, I'm an expert. I'm an expert. Maybe I should write a book about it.
Maybe you should.
Huh. Well, is there any other advice you might have for young writers?
I do, actually. One thing is to read a lot, because the best writers read a lot. I'd also say don't worry if you make mistakes, because everybody who's learning to write, and even professional writers, they make mistakes, but there's always somebody to help you make it better. So don't get that upset about it. And the last thing I would say is to try letter writing or writing a journal. Nobody else has to read it necessarily, but it's a good way to practice your writing if you write in a journal. You can describe what's happening in your day.
That's a great idea. Well, I gotta get practicing right away. But first, I want to try to make a dent into those 100 books. I'm gonna go check some out right now, okay?
That sounds awesome. Have fun.
All right, thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. Happy reading.